everybody. Welcome. Just in time for our next pin video. Come on in. Let's go. Welcome everybody to another review of Larry's fountain pens. I'm Larry. Before I get into the first review I'll be doing tonight, I've got a lot of requests about the Windsong fountain pens, and I did order some back almost 2 months ago. I ordered 3 of them, a demonstrator, one was a black one, and there was another one I forgot, but there was 3 I got, all different, and like I said, been 2 months, and it must have got lost in the mail somewhere, so the seller refunded my money. So, you know, I'm not going to order any more for right now. So, for now, I don't have the Windsong fountain pens to show anybody. Sorry about that. I did try. So, I'm going to put that money aside for one of my Grail pens. So, I did try. Sorry. You know, I think 2 months was long enough to wait for it. If it's not going to get here in a month and a half, it's not going to come. And the seller agreed, so he was nice, courteous, and refunded the money back. Alright, now, with that said, let's go ahead and get on with the next review. My next review is from a fountain pen that I've never heard of. It's called the Uranus U78G fountain pen. And here it is. It comes in this little sleeve. That's about it. So we'll just toss that aside. And here's the pen. It's a nice green colored pen. And there's not a whole lot of going on for the pen, but it's got a cool looking green color is what I liked about the pen. The clip. Did you look at that clip real good? The clip of the fountain pen is, they said, is a sword shape carried by a knight. So that's what the end of it looks like. If you can see that, we'll get a closer shot up for it at the end of the review. The cap is a screw-on cap, and the nib is medium, and the material of the cap and the barrel is plastic. Both are all plastic. They come in 4 different colors: blue, green, pink, and black. And I will give you the dimensions of the pen when we're through with the pen. So what do you say? Let's open it up and look on the inside. Here we go. And let me get my looking glass here. And I'm using my Goulet looking glass, and I'm looking at the nib, and the nib has what appears to be like a D on the nib, and it's got some script going on the nib. A nice looking nib. I'm looking for the size on it, and no size on the nib. On the feed, it has the number 4 sign on the nib. I'm sorry, on the feed. Apologize. On the feed, there's a number 4 on it, but nothing on the nib. So, is the pen postable? We'll see. Yes, it is. And for me, that's perfect. And without that, it still feels nice and comfortable in the hand. So either way, but for me, I would post mine. I like them like that. And there's nothing sharp going down to the grip. Enough room in the grip for your fingers. So, and it's comfortable, no problems there. So we'll open this pen up and look on the inside. First time for me as well. And it comes with a converter and this metal protector, barrel type thing. I guess this goes into the barrel. Maybe that was part of the, yep. What has happened here, this goes in the barrel. So I guess when you put your pin, it helps protect the converter. But it does come out. So much for that. Just your regular old converter, nothing special going on up and down on the side. Pull it out, push it back in. So that's about that is it for this pen. Not a bad looking pen, nice color, nice feel to the pen. Feels nice in the hand. Nice looking nib. So they said it's a medium nib, so what do you say we take it for a test ride? You with me? Be right back. Alright, now it's time for get a writing test going on. The ink I'm going to be using is the Monteverde California Teal. So here we go with the writing, and I'm using the Rhodia lined paper. So here we go. Doing the fox. Well, very nice. Didn't have any problems at all with it. Fast writing. The lazy dog. No problems at all. So let's do some S's here. Not any problems whatsoever. Really nice. Feels good. For real. I'm really liking it. At first I didn't think it was going to be worth the toot, but I'm surprised. Let's check for some wetness on this pen. Doesn't look like it's going to be wet. Not very wet at all, but it does lay down the ink. But I can always make that wetter if I desire to. Okay, how about some upside down? There you have it. It does write upside down, fairly decent. Got a little skip there. But overall it does, and it was rather smooth. It wasn't scratchy at all. I'll give it that. Not a bad little writer. For people that are on a budget, a strict budget, this is worth looking into. Look at that. And what I done was I didn't really ink up the converter. I just got some ink in the feed there and went to town with it. But not too bad. Now that's wet. Look at there. Now it's getting to be wetter. Okay. Now we got some flow going here. I think the pen just woke up. You're seeing it right before your eyes. It's a wet one. Now how this happened beats me, but it's a nice pen. I do like it. So, check for some line variation. Nice and wet. Now I'm getting a nice continuous wet flow. And no line variation. And wetness, there it is. Look at that. Nice. Okay. It got my attention. Maybe it just took a little while to get that ink all down in the feed. But what I did was, I got a little ink in the converter, then I shot most of it back into the vial, so that way the feed can get nice and wet. Because I didn't want to fill the ink up with too much ink, because I don't plan on using it till my next rotation comes around. But I may just use it till it runs out of ink, since it does have some ink in the feed there. So, what do you think about this pen? Pretty sweet. I like the color, and it's got the name right there. I forgot to mention. Not a whole lot going on with the top of the cap or the bottom, but it's still a nice looking green color. Reminds me of those green apples. Nice looking green, really pretty. And yeah, you look at that clip, it'll look like a sword. So there you have it. So that's going to conclude this episode of the Duke fountain pen. And I hope you found this fountain pen interesting. I know I surely did. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up. And leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about the pen. You know, I like them. It's a nice little pen. I forgot what I paid for. It wasn't a whole lot. So, that's going to do it. Until my next review, be safe and don't text and drive. Talk to you guys later. Dig it.